Hey man, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy back again with another video, man. And this video. Shout out to Joe Knows. He already break. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Joe Knows. But I watched the minute. I already watched the minute. I'm gonna show y'all. Let y'all watch the minute if y'all never watched this. ProAm teams. What is we doing? Not teams, but organizations. What is we doing? What is we doing? I want to watch some good competitive for the bag gameplay, and y'all messing it up. Y'all messing it up. So if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I'll let this minute play without pausing any of that. So make sure you subscribe, like, share. At description, Joe Knows, go sub up if you want to watch some good ProAm gameplay. Will I start playing ProAm? I don't know. All right, I don't know, but let's get to it.
I've had a love-hate relationship with the comp ProAm.
I already watched a minute and 30 seconds, so I'll just let y'all
I've always been a ProAm player, but didn't truly start playing comp ProAm until NBA 2K23. Made my own team, signed up for leagues consistently, and by the end of the year, we ended up winning the biggest league on the game. Fast forward into NBA 2K24, we became one of the best teams on the game for several months in a row, winning all 3 major comp ProAm leagues and dominating so hard that we were banned from several leagues. And the treatment we received from certain players, teams, and even leagues themselves drastically changed from when we first joined in NBA 2K23. Continue on to NBA 2K25, the treatment continued to be just weird and just something I didn't really want to associate with anymore. And before even halfway through 2K25, pretty much stopped playing leagues altogether except for the one-off tournament here or there. But with NBA 2K26 just dropping and me having a ton of fun on it, I haven't even considered going into the money tournaments, money leagues. I've just been playing the game, enjoying it, trying to figure out what builds I really like playing on, what animations I like, etc., etc., just enjoying the game with my friends. But I do see things on Twitter. And I'm not gonna lie, it's just crazy some of the decision making going on in the comp ProAm scene. It all started when the game first came out. Leagues were considering banning rhythm shooting, banning shooting with the stick, right? It's a new function that was introduced last year and they tweaked it this year. Before the game was even out for a week, leagues had already...
I know I said I wasn't going to pause, but this is about the time where I already seen it. But banning rhythm shooting, I don't really see no issue with it. People still messing with it. Really don't see no problem with rhythm shooting, low key.
Started banning rhythm shooting. Whether you agree or disagree, it's not the point. Let's continue to move on. The next thing some leagues did, they banned 7-4 centers. Right? It's a new
really
height on
don't have
the
no
game,
issue with that either.
They can shoot over the top of smaller defenders, and leagues started banning that. However you feel about that, you know, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Now you have comp ProAm players, comp ProAm leagues, now providing height restrictions at each position.
See, no, this is where I got an issue. This is totally where I got an issue with this. And being like, what is your issue with this, nigga? This is supposed to comp ProAm. This is supposed to be our team. You have to go through. This is why. What was it? What 2K was it? I think it was. I don't know. But I'm gonna react to some wages. Homie Kirk, hit me up. When they started making requirements, you can't be this high that point guard. You can't. That shit takes the funness. Like when you go back to 2K20. How them wages was, you had ISOers, you had, you know what I'm saying, you had post scores, you had literally any no holds barred, made the best player win. Why else we add restrictions on positions? Knowing you can be 6'7" at point guard. I'll say if y'all want to do this, fuck all that. No restrictions on lineups. Let's make it interesting. When you start doing shit like this, it takes the fun. Like it literally takes the fun out of watching it. I ain't gonna lie. Seeing a 6'8" point guard go crazy. You know what I'm saying? 6'9" point guard. Maybe somebody want to rock a full 6'10" squad. You know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody want to do something like that. It's always new lineups you're going against, but when it's shit like this, you know what the fuck you're going to go up against. Maybe a 6'6" point guard. Maybe a 6'4". You already know what the fuck's going to happen. So it takes the fun out of it. That's why I hate this. You know what I'm saying?
This is very similar to what the NBA 2K League did with their league build system. Trying to force players to all play the same style, the same builds, the same animations to try to see who would be the best under those circumstances. To me, this is killing any creativity, any potential unique content that could be made in the comp ProAm scene.
That's what I said.
Why would you force every player to play the exact same style? They say styles make fights, but if every style is the same, you're watching the same thing every single game, every single series, every single tournament, every single league. It gets very boring very quickly. Why would you not want to see different, unique play styles, different builds at different positions, having to make players adapt to who they're playing against and how a certain particular matchup might require a different build to combat?
That's what I was saying. So we went against these boys. We won. They got a whole different lineup. Now we're looking at our next lineup. We seeing what players what players, what builds they got. And now we like, all right, big man, you get that other build. That build probably not gonna work. That small center not gonna work for this one. You know what I'm saying? He coming out with a 7-footer, you got 6'8". We're not even gonna attempt it. Power forward, you can rock out the same thing. If you want to change to your stretch, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? You can do that. Shooting guard, point guard, run. Let's go tall lineup this time because they got a 6'8" and a 6'9" shooting guard. So try to do that 6'7", 6'6", 6'8", whatever feels comfortable for y'all. Small forward. You run your lock. You run your slash and lock. We learn a couple of back doors. We don't know how they, what I'm saying, they third option going. So you see the, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck is we doing? What is we doing?
At it, and it adds a whole different level of strategy.
Oh shit, they got this team
into the mode.
Right.
Part of the reason I think our ProAm team became so popular is because we played different than every other team. We ran the 5-out system. We involved the off-ball players more often than other teams. We had Swag isoing out of the corner in 2K23 on his power forward build. We had players playing the traditional positions, but in a non-traditional way, making it more unique. Think back to wagers back in NBA 2K20 COVID times. It was so interesting to see, could Ticino play on his little shot creator and take down a big 7-3 post scorer? Or could somebody running a double ISO playmaking glass cleaner lineup take down a sharpshooter running pick and roll? It's not just the skill and the names of the players, but the different styles add a level of uniqueness and a level of entertainment that they are sucking out of the comp Pro-Am community. It's almost like they're trying to recreate the 2K League build. They almost want everyone to have to be on the same set of builds, but that league does not exist anymore. You're competing to try to play in a league that doesn't exist. It doesn't make any sense. And for me, as somebody that is going to play on a 6'8" point guard, with these new lineup restrictions, guess what? I can't play. They banned me before I even signed up. They banned my build. They banned me before I even decided to play this year. And I don't really care. I don't have any desire right now to play any competitive Pro-Am. But you guys know as the year goes on, sometimes I get that itch and I start dabbling in the leagues. Well, someone like me, I couldn't even play on the build I wanted to play on if I even wanted to play in the league. It's just a crazy decision in my opinion. The game has not been out for even a month, and we've already banned multiple new gameplay features, multiple heights. You're forcing teams to play on certain heights at each position. The game's not even a month out. We haven't even found the best methods to score and defend and we haven't even found all the best stuff on the game yet. There was things we found in 2K25 in January and February that we didn't even know for the first 4 or 5 months of the game, and they ended up being the most OP things on the game. We don't even know what the best stuff is on 2K26, and we're already banning stuff from leagues. Now, obviously, as a content creator, I look at it from the content side, and in my opinion, it's a huge mistake to limit the
nobody wants to watch that shit, nigga. Nobody want to watch that boring ass shit. Niggas already ain't got no goddamn personality on that damn court or entertaining niggas. I ain't gonna lie. So you be in that bitch, that motherfucker like this. These niggas boring. Want to go watch something else, nigga. Like, and then you take the, like he said, bro, like we both said, bro, you take the personality off the court, nigga. Their team can be a whole different scheme just off the builds they have right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we running a tall lineup. So our shortest nigga might be 6'6". Like, you know what I'm saying? Or our shortest nigga might be 6'7". It's a whole bunch of combinations that separates teams. Don't know why the fuck y'all did that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That teams can play with. My big gripe with the comp Pro-Am community is it's copy and paste. Everybody plays the exact same way. So for me as a content creator going in there, it was super fun to try to play a different way and kind of take down the quote unquote meta. But this game, there really is no meta right now.
Yeah.
And who knows if there will be one. They talked about before the game came out, they wanted build diversity and playstyle diversity. However you want to win, you can go out there and win if you become good at it. If you want to be a layup, you can. If you want to be a dunker, you can. If you want to be a three-point shooter on a small build or a tall build, or however you want to play, if you want to get into that midi, everything is effective, essentially. And they executed that.
They executed.
You can win on this game however you choose to play. And the leagues are basically forcing people to play a certain way?
They say,
what is the act?
Next thing you know, they're going to say no meter dunking. What the fuck is, what the hell? What's going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you already took away the rhythm. The rhythm wasn't even that broken. You know what I'm saying? I do wish they do go back and revert it, though. I ain't gonna lie. Just hitting tempo easy as fuck. That's all I was hitting last year. I ain't gonna lie. And I still shot like 60% with tempo with a 77. So, one thing they need to do, revert it to you gotta time it right and get the tempo right. If you get this one right and don't get this one right, you miss. They need to revert it how it was last year. Was it broken last year?
Actual thought process behind this. Again, are we competing to make the 2K League that doesn't exist anymore? Are you guys competing to play on a league build system for the 2K League that again doesn't exist anymore? It makes no sense. You guys are killing your own viewership. You are killing the interest in your leagues by limiting what the people in your league are allowed to do. One of my most successful and entertaining videos this year in 2K26 was a ranked Pro-Am game against a team that ran 3 7-4 stretch bigs, a 7-foot center, and a 6-8 lockdown. Now, you might say, well, Joe, that's toxic. It doesn't take as much skill. But you know what it was? It was super entertaining to watch. And ultimately, these leagues, don't you want...
Bro, the niggas that be saying that shit don't take as much skill don't be in there, bro. Nigga, that shit, nigga still gotta win at the end of the day, bro. At the end of the game, who comes out with that? You know what I'm saying? So I really don't care what lineup you. Yes, I'm gonna call you weird. I ain't gonna lie. That's just in my nature. I ain't gonna lie. This is weird, man. Look at this lineup. We gotta come to hoop. We gotta come to play, bro. That's it.
People to want to watch the games. If you get people watching your league, then you become the primary league in the community. There's a whole business side of it that obviously if you can attract viewership, then you get into, sponsors and things like that. We won't even dive into that side of it, but you want people to watch an entertaining product, and you are killing the entertainment of the product by limiting what teams can do. Like we said, styles make fights, right? Imagine if every boxer had to fight the same way. Like, Mike Tyson was Mike Tyson because the way he fought. Ali was the way he was because the way he fought. Floyd Mayweather, he has his own, they all have their own style and they're all great in their own ways. Now you might look at one style of fighting as superior to others or more skillful than others or however your opinion is,
nigga, everybody.
But they can all fight their own way.
Everybody gotta hit the Philly shell. Man, you trying to get me killed out there, man. A lot of niggas not even good with that shit. For you know? Like, come on, man. Like, that's it. But y'all gotta bring that creativity back, bro. Niggas will get to watching. Like, who's playing who next week? Because at this point, if every lineup gonna look the damn same, bro. Every lineup, all y'all niggas in the program play the same anyway. Y'all got the 1 to 2 guard going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it, bro. Like y'all need to tighten up.
And it makes it more entertaining. The game against the 7-4 stretch team, a lot of people was like, this is ridiculous. This takes no skill. But you know what it was? It was entertaining as hell.
Hell yeah, I seen that game.
That video on the screen.
I ain't gonna watch it I ain't gonna watch it, but I seen the end of that game. They ended up winning by 1 point. Literally, that shit was entertaining as fuck, bro. Like, but yeah, bro, y'all niggas get right, B. Y'all niggas get right, nigga. Remove them restrictions. Now, rhythm shooting in the 7-4. I really don't care, bro. Nigga. I know how to contest them motherfuckers. Straight elbows. You gotta throw them elbows. You gotta smack the shit out their ass every time. I swear to God. But rhythm shooting, bro, really? Not that rhythm shooting. I've seen niggas miss off some rhythm shooting shit. But yeah, the lineup shit, y'all gotta do something about that. All right, I'm like, that shit dumb as hell, boy. Y'all niggas stupid. But I'm out there scroll like, sure, man.